we go. What's going on, Slingshot Trading Club?
Good morning, fellas. Are you ready to earn? Are you ready to learn? Because today we're gonna do that exact thing. Trent,
Bing, bang,
sound us
boom.
off. Let's get it.
It's time to get it. It's time to look at some trades and get some cash money in the bank. Put that cash register sound on there. Let's get it, y'all. Let's take a look at the charts. Let's see here. Let's go move to the charts. Here we go. We had a lot of news this morning. That's why you're seeing the drop. We had core PPI, retail sales, unemployment claims, all kind of good stuff. Some came back good, some came back bad. Overall, the markets took a little plunge, at least in currencies. Meanwhile, the indices are flying up. So it looks like it's going to be a potentially choppy day. Might be able to get a couple trades in here soon. So let's see. We're looking at GBP. Big drop down. 73 pip move. I'm going to pull up on TradingView. All right, got our levels. Euro doing the same thing, a little more choppy, not as defined as GBP. So most likely we'll be trading on GBP today. JPY. Actually, we just got a sell signal, Brad. Confirmed. It broke below the 200 and is now going to test it. Let's take a look at JPY. USD, JPY.
Let's pull it up on the support and resistance chart.
Yeah. Not seeing too much.
No, I'm seeing it. It's actually in some support, like a huge support zone. Jeez, look at that choppiness, man.
Yeah. It's a wild ride.
Was there news this morning?
Yeah, on USD, yeah. Tons of news.
That's probably what all this crazy choppiness is. Man, if it could be choppy like this all day, we would make a killing.
This is a great day for our scalper bot. This thing will be eating nonstop all day, I can already tell you. We have a bot on the 1 minute that we're developing, and it is going very well. And this choppiness right here is perfect. We'll introduce you guys to that later on, but we might see a turnaround right here in currencies, man. Futures are up on the stock market. The dollar is up. GBP is down, but everything else is kind of going up. So we're about to find out. Let's see here. Oh, man. Let's take a look at gold. Oh, man, that's some chopping gold. Full speculation chopping. S&P's flying up. NAS is flying up. These currencies should start making a run back up. If not, then it's going to be concerning. JPY had some support right here.
Yep, JPY just at the bottom of the support. It's sitting on it. Doesn't want to move. Let's see what happens. Same strategy.
Yeah. Let's see here. Only bad thing about news days, man, everybody trades early and then they just stop. But I tell you what, JPY it looks like it's gonna break.
Yeah, but normally, so it's like they trade, it stops, and then it kind of consolidates, stays real flat, and then all of a sudden it takes the direction it wants to go.
Yep.
So JPY just broke through that support. Let me go back to the chart. You're looking at about another 6-7 pips before it hits this next support line that it has.
Yeah.
Um, it definitely has confirmation. It did open below or right even with the 200, so that's a good sign of a good push down.
Yep. I'm not gonna get in it since it's already made a nice move down. You know, you don't want to.
Oh no,
You
that's a
don't want to
huge
get in
move down.
something that's already moved, something like this. You know, this you could have scalped it at the rejection of the 200. That's about it. But we're gonna wait and see what else the market gives us. We have plenty of time. We don't want to rush into these things. We take quality trades over quantity. And we don't try and revenge trade or FOMO trade. Which if you
No,
don't know what
man.
the hell that is, it's something
Yeah,
like what happened on JPY. You know, you missed out and now you're trying to just get in. You fear missing out.
yeah, Trent, dude, I, I'll be honest, and you're gonna be disappointed. First off, let me say this: Trent is probably one of the most structured traders I know. Um, I'm more of a revengeful trader at times, and yesterday after hours, I seen something set up. It went against me. I said, you know what, this is out of my realm. This is not how I'm supposed to trade. So I got out, took my loss. But then I seen something else set up, and I was revenge trading, and I doubled my average lot size to try to get in after that big win, and man, it just went against me again. So
Yeah,
I
that's
took
dangerous.
took a small loss, turned off everything, regrouped my brain, and this morning I took a couple. Earlier this morning, I took a couple good trades, and I'm pretty much back at break even. But it's just it's a lesson learned, man. If you can't control those emotions in those times, you're gonna get eaten up every single time.
Yep, for sure. Especially if you double your lot size to try and make up money and it goes against you, you lose 3 times as much now.
Yep.
Yeah, you definitely want to be careful with doing that. You know, these indices are running up, but the currencies are kind of staying the same. So to me, that could be a little sign of weakness. When the indices turn back over, we're probably going to get another drop in GBP and Euro, since they're not running up equally to the indices. Just my 2 cents. Could start getting a little pullback right here, to be honest with you. Let's go look. GBP. GBP coming up on the previous day low, which is at 1.24330. Right about here. Could be a short play if we hit this, test it, and reject it. We'll let it play out though and see.
Whoa. No thanks.
So everybody who's watching, you guys may say, oh, well, this live stream's cool. What else do you guys do? If you're wondering anything, hey, look, we like to provide free money. We're always giving out education for free. We stream twice a week. And, if you don't have the capacity to watch the charts like we do, or you want to make some extra automated income every month, one of the things that we have is a automated trading subscription service where you pay a monthly fee and you set up your account, you connect it, and you're done. You don't have to know forex. You don't have to know anything about forex. The markets, you don't have to sit in front of your computer. All you have to do is check your account when you want to, if you want to. We have people that go months and months without looking at their account. And what this does, it provides automated wealth by copying my trades that we do on our master account straight to your account the moment they're placed. And that's essentially it. You pay the monthly fee. Depending on your account size, you can make that back in as little as one trade. That's a fact. We have a guy with 30K, and there's been trades where he's locked in $400 on one trade, which is way over the monthly fee of $280. So if you're interested in that, Check out our Discord in our description below. Join our Discord. Check out our website. All the info's in there. You can ask us questions in general chat. We're always active. We're always live. We're always engaging with the community that we are trying to build.
Yep.
So yeah, check us out.
And I'll add to that, man. First, let me ask this question. How many people do you know that make 6 figures plus a year trading? Not you personally,
many.
people listening, right? Not
Yep.
many. How many people you know that have been making 6 figures a year consistently? Okay, not many.
Nope.
I know someone who has made $100,000 in a month, had made $10,000 days, had made
Yep.
consistently $2,000 to $4,000 a day. I know two people that can do that, and that's you and I. We've been doing it for years now. We've been doing it consistently. Yes, we've blown accounts. Yes, we've messed up, but we have over 10 years plus experience in doing this.
Yep.
So the reason I'm saying that is we're doing this for free.
Yeah.
So you could come on here twice a week, learn from 6-figure income a year traders for free. You can't find that anywhere else right now. I mean, people are charging, which we do charge, but this is just free to you right now to get connected. But there's people who charge, hey, they give you a little snip of what they can do in the market, and then you have to pay, your $200, $300, $400 just to get in, to get into their program. We're doing this for free.
Yep. And that's you're paying to trade yourself. You still have to manually trade. With us, it's fully automated, bro.
Fully automated.
That's a major difference. And like Brad was saying, we have the experience. And another thing we have that people don't have is, people have it, but it's just not as good as ours. We have created this AI-driven bot that helps us decide on market movements. It picks up on market shifts. It picks up on the trends. And it kind of just tells us ahead of time, hey, you might want to start looking at your chart. So if you're not confident in human abilities and you're confident in AI, we have AI. And if you're opposite, and you like the human aspect, we have the experience. So you get the best of both worlds. We're constantly evolving. We're constantly adapting to the market. It's been very different this year. I think we've had to change strategies 3 times this year already. And that's how you're in good company, when people trade strategies and they adapt their strategies, because one strategy will not work forever.
Yes, Trent, and what you just said is huge.
Mm-hmm.
So if you want to learn how to play a high level baseball, right? You don't go to someone who doesn't play baseball. You go to someone who's been playing baseball their entire life, maybe went to college, played at a big school, or a professional. We're
That's right.
professionals. And exactly what you said is what saves a lot of traders. It's the ability to adapt to the market, and that's having to know multiple strategies. The issue with let me turn my notifications off because it's bothering me. The issue with a bunch of new traders is they go online, they find this one strategy, and they're like, oh man, this guy showed online that he was making a ton of money off of this one strategy. All I have to do is stick to this one strategy and I'm going to be fine and make money. That is not true. 100%.
100% raw. False.
So to be able to plug into professionals who know hundreds of strategies, many different strategies, and understands the different types of market movement and adapts to those strategies is what you want to be plugged into to learn. Correct. For example, when the market is trading sideways and it's choppy, you have to have a certain strategy, right? Which is where we mostly lean on our bots to do that, because it's emotion free and it understands that type of market. When the market is trending down, you need a specific strategy. When the market is trending up, you need a specific strategy. When the market is doing crazy stuff during news, you need to just step away. That's part of strategy. That's to stay ahead and win in the game. So exactly right. With all that being said, this is the place to be. This is the place you're going to find success. And this is also the place where you're going to be able to have the mentality to adapt to failure.
That's it. Yep. We are not perfect. Everybody takes losses. And if you get into a community and they say we never lose, they lose. I promise you that. Nobody's perfect. I've worked for private banks. I've traded $300 million a day. as an institutional trader. We lose all the time. So if the best of the best lose, then you can expect to lose. That's part of the game. In any sport, in anything you do, you're gonna lose. Nobody's 100% in anything. So
except for Khabib Magomedov.
yeah, except for that. Well, he did lose in his younger years.
Yeah, that dude's. I hate that guy. Gosh, he's not good. Or Floyd Mayweather. Okay, it's certainly rare. You know, it's 1 to 2 out of billions.
It's
right?
an anomaly.
It's certainly rare.
Yeah, it's an anomaly. But in trading, there's not a single trader in this
person.
world that is 100% accurate.
Yep, correct. Trent, man, is just kind of slow.
Yep.
Now at this point, AUD's kind of popping.
Yeah, I'm looking at GBP. It's kind of bumping its head into the previous day low.
Well, I would watch out for GBP and USD here. Euro USD.
Yeah.
Euro had a huge downtrend off of that news. The thing I do like about news, a lot of people try to get into the news candle. You know, like news pops off. Let me try to get into this huge volatile candle up or down. What I like about it is I love that it picks a direction off of news, and then I wait for like a low support or a previous low or high, whichever direction it goes, and I wait for that confirmation of it retracting back to where it came from, because it always goes back, to that equilibrium. And dude, that's what I love about news.
Yeah, dude, I like it too.
Take a while, but
we have a news trading strategy that we do. I don't think we've shown it on stream yet, and it's people probably know about it, but if you want to get advantage of that, you definitely would want to sign up to automated trading. We use that on our accounts, and I tell you what, it's very rare that this strategy does not work. So maybe we'll share that with you guys later, maybe in the Discord. But yeah, normally, news picks the direction for the day, so we'll see if we can get some nice support, a couple tests at the bottom here. We may be able to turn around and go long, but as of now, it's still looking everything's going to be on the downtrend. But GBP did bump its head into that previous day low, which, I said it earlier, you could short it right here. Maybe for a retest to the bottom. It's just not clear cut, and I like clear cut trades.
Yep, 100%.
Let's see, Euro futures are down. Yeah, GBP and Euro futures are both almost identical. It's just Euro's not as defined with its candles. As you can see, this has much more volume and much more movement than Euro. Let's see here.
Trent, can you go over because you did mention our indicator bot, and it's what you're looking at now. Could you kind of go over how accurate this thing is on the daily?
On the daily chart?
No, I'm just saying, like, on the day, like what we're looking at, and what we've created and put into a system so that it does help with emotion. Because look, man, at the end of the day, the best traders on the planet still have some emotions tied to their trades, because it's your money. And what we've created in this indicator bot is basically just helps with that emotion. And I just want to kind of show them how this bot's created, and go through exactly how it works and what it's done for us.
Yeah, for sure. So this is the bot we created. As you can see, we have like it's almost like an Ichimoku channel. We have little arrows that pop up that tell us to kind of watch the market. We don't go strictly off of these arrows because we also use our experience to pick the trades we actually want to get in. For example, you wouldn't want to get in, something this close to the 200 that just bounced off of it. We would wait for confirmation below, or, some kind of other technical analysis. I could tell you right now, this is after hours. We don't trade after hours, so we would ignore all these up until about right here is where you get started. So let's say you get in on this arrow. Your candle pops back up. You get in right here, which is normally what we wait for, is a pop up. Most of the time when there's a red candle, you'll get a small pullback. And then you ride it out until this other green candle pops up, or the other green indicator pops up normally. Sometimes we get out early, sometimes we don't. But if you would have rode it out, even if you would have sold early or way up here, you still lock in 25 pips. This is an easy decision. You had a slight W formation with a pullback trying to get to the 200. Didn't even reach it, which indicates weakness. The arrow pops up, the indicator saying, hey, the market's probably going to shift down right here. You wait until this candle closes. So you would have got in at the entry right here. You had a little pullback, but you get in right here and you technically still be holding, but you could have sold at any point. 54 pips right here, 66 pips right here, or if you're still in, another 47 pips. So, you know, this thing is accurate. I could go back, you know, time and time again during the choppy hours. Look at this indicator right here, easy entry. It lets you get in. Boop, you get in, massive drop. Same thing right here. You get in at the bottom of this candle, ride it up, touch the 200. It failed it. That's an easy get out. You locked in, you know, 20 pips right there. So, I mean, this thing is crazy accurate. When these arrows are close around the 200, we do not trade these. Like I said, we either wait till it's way below, way above, or if we see a break and a setup that we like. I mean, look at this monster one. So this is the setup that we would like that broke the 200. You got a confirmation arrow right here. You had a test way below, and it kind of closed on the 200. So we may have waited till it opened below, which it did right here, next candle. Get in. You had a retest of the 200, which it failed. And then you just ride this thing out all the way to the bottom. 47 pip move. I mean, that's plenty of times. Easy money. Look at this. No rejection at all. You got in right here, right to the 200, another 27 pips. So, you know, this is the AI we were talking about that helps us decide, you know, when we're going to get a big shift in the market. We don't strictly go off of it, but man, it's just crazy insane, and it makes our life a lot easier. I'll tell you that much. So we get notifications on our phone, then we go check. So this helps us out a ton. Let's see here. Nothing really going on yet. GBP's just kind of hanging around, man.
Yes, thank you for that, Trent. Thank you for that.
1.24010. That's at the bottom of this. That's a nice little premium, or it's our discount area. It's a good place to buy. So pips is Stephen, thanks for the question. 20 pips is in forex. That's what you use to determine like your movement. It goes off of pips. So percentage in price is what it stands for. And essentially they have this tool on here where you can measure your pips, and you can see that middle number is 195, and then the price of the stock. So that middle number is your pips, but you have to add a decimal. So that's 19.5. But pips is just how movement is measured in the forex industry, as in compared to the stocks. Like, let's say you bought Tesla at 100 and it went up to 110. You'd say, hey, it moved up $10. Instead of that, we say pips. You know, so if you bought GBP at $1 and it moved up to $1.10, you'd say, hey, we moved up 10 pips. And so a pip, one standard pip is equal to I think 100 shares.
It's one. So a single pip is 1 in 10,000. It's 1 of 10,000. The 10,000th. I can't tell them out. Watch. I will actually copy and paste this, Trent, because this is what is in our stuff.
Yeah, there's a little formula you can use to figure out how much you make, because we don't trade in share size. So you don't buy 50 shares of GBP, you buy one lot, or you buy a half a lot, or you buy a tenth of a lot. And then you would multiply that by the pips you gain. And then you multiply that by your leverage that you use to get your final number. So one standard lot is 100,000 shares of this, currency. So that's kind of how it is. It's kind of confusing. And it's hard to explain because it's more numbers. It's more number heavy than actually like just a simple meaning. Like everybody knows what a stock share is. Like it's a piece of the pie, right? It's the same for a pip. That's essentially the best way to describe it. It's a piece of the currency, and it just relates to how much movement has happened.
Yeah, in all honesty, too, Trent, I think they just wanted to make it really complicated.
They did, yeah. For some odd reason,
yeah,
they couldn't have said, "Hey, it moved." Well, here's why.
1 cent.
Here's why. Pip is percentage in points. The currencies do not move like stocks. Stocks move cents at a time. Currencies move 1/100th of a penny at a time. So that's how they get the pip. That's why they had to use pips instead of. Nobody's gonna say, "Hey, man, GBP moved down 2/100ths of a cent." Nobody knows what that number is, but if they say, "Hey, GBP moved down 2 pips," it's easier to understand. So that's why we use pips.
Perfect.
That's the easiest, simplistic way to describe it. It's much more complex in number-wise if you really want to get, yeah. If it's, the numbers are complicated, but there's formulas and calculators out there to see exactly how much you can make. You input the trade, you input your pips gain and your price and your leverage, and it'll tell you. It's funny. It'll tell you how much you make. But
while we were speaking, man, I was really thinking hard about mentioning JPY bouncing off of that huge support down there.
Mm-hmm. Massive support right here.
Oh, we had massive, which that bounce was about a 10 pip move. I will not give you the exact number of that because I'm not that quick on math. We just discussed pips, but yeah, huge, massive bounce.
No problem, Steven. So 10 pips. 10 pips, say you get in at what? 3 lots. That'd be $30, and then you multiply that by your leverage. $1,500 if you get 3 lots.
Yep.
That's how you do that math.
Yep, because your leverage is 50 to 1.
Yep.
Well, with that being said, I don't know if you've all heard the news, but Aaron Rodgers is officially out for the season.
He's done.
He's done. Tore his Achilles. That sucks for me with Garrett Wilson. I really needed a good, strong quarterback to pass him the ball a bunch. I'm really hoping that, the backup can step up and play big, or they can reach out for Tom Brady, maybe have him come back and give him a huge contract. That'd be amazing.
That dude's on a yacht.
He was actually at the game.
Oh, really? I seen him do a video with Mr. Beast.
Oh, really? Yeah, I didn't see that.
He threw a football at his drone floating over the ocean. One try, he hit it. Boop.
Oh, nice. That's tight. So can you hear that noise?
Yeah.
That pops up on my screen. So if you do hear that noise a bunch today, Trent and I are basically testing a new bot that we're creating. If you don't know, we have bots, but they're for higher accounts. 500,000 on up. But we're testing a new bot that could potentially be for lower account sizes, to where you can just automatically plug and play, and it trades on your behalf. A little bit of management as far as for turning it off during the before the hours are done on the day. But
yep.
Trent, it's been running really well for me this morning. I turned it on. I'm 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 for 7.
That thing is insane,
in
bro.
trades. Yeah, uh, it's a high volume scalper bot that is only looking for 1 pip moves, and it has been doing really well. It's actually fixing to hit another take profit of mine, and I am reaching for $50 a pop. So
Yeah,
within, dude, within 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8 minutes, I've hit all those take profits.
that's crazy.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited about this. We will not drop this until we test this for a good time. We want to make sure that it's good for y'all's accounts.
100% right. I didn't get an email from HubSpot yet. Trying to log in, but it's giving me some problemos. Here we go. Yeah, that bot is going to be a beast if it keeps up, man. It's, you know, people think you have to make $10,000 a trade. That's a common misconception and a common reach in the forex industry, especially for new traders. But the key is just being consistent and looking at it over a whole year or even longer versus short term. And I promise you, you will grow your account more if you're consistent in hitting smaller targets every day than trying to hit big targets, because with big targets comes big losses. And it's very emotional. Yeah, big targets, big losses, and big emotions. So that's the point of this bot. You know, I have mine set to lock in $10. But dude, this thing will take 70, 80 trades a day in an 8-hour span. Do the math, man. I'm locking in 800 a day, you know, on barely any risk. So it's going to be fire once we get it completely locked down. I love it. Okay, let me get in here.
Dude, Trent, all right, if it's slow, are you set up today? I think it'd be fun.
For what? Rocket League?
ORL?
Well, last time I tried it, we closed my damn computer. We could try again. I just don't want it to close the...
Yeah, kill the live stream for sure.
Yeah, it killed us last time for some reason, but
You don't know how to build a computer, that's what's wrong.
shit. You come check this thing out. Only thing this thing is missing is water cool, which that's gonna be my next one. I'm gonna make a water cool computer. Oh, I gotta update my graphics driver, which that will not be happening while we're on live. That will definitely kick us. Yeah, I'm waiting. I tell you what, Euro, if it kind of keeps doing this little rounded out bottom, man, might be a good long play later on.
Mm-hmm.
Got JPY back at the bottom.
So I was looking at the Euro last night. If you look at it on the 4-hour chart, it's really looking like a good upward trend play.
On the 4-hour?
Oh yeah.
I just took a massive dump today. That's why that kind of threw it off.
Yeah, well, it did, because look, it was making
Yeah,
a round bottom.
It was. Yeah, it was looking really good. Let's look on a daily. And it's looking like down. Well, it's on some support though.
I was looking at it last night.
Yeah.
Oh, the daily is nasty.
JPY is coming in some heavy support right here. This thing is going downtown, bro. He got in.
No, I just actually moved my I moved my take profit.
JPY is on the brink of getting flushed down the toilet if it breaks this support. Yep. The indices are straight up again. So I have a really good... Well, no, I don't, actually. I'm surprised Euro and GBP are not flying up. That's concerning. Let's see here.
I mean, in all reality, again, dude, it was a news day, so a bunch of they had huge volume early this morning, and it's gonna just kind of linger around
Yep,
until maybe like after lunch.
that's
People
true.
will start getting back in for some trades.
Yes, true
This
that.
is very, very common for a news day.
Yeah, it is.
Did another DP. Wow, Trent, did I show you my new one that came in? Show you this real quick. This bad boy just walked in the door.
Who?
Yeah.
Little young buck.
Oh, rookie.
Yeah, that's gonna be nice.
Yeah.
PSA 9.
A 9. And then I got the old, this one's going to be a banger. Old Trevor Lawrence auto.
Mm-hmm.
PSA 9.
That's good.
Oh, yeah.
That's gonna be legit.
Oh, man.
Let's get a bigger look at those.
Check this out right here. This.
Nice. Oh, Roger.
It's an actual gold card. Like
Nice.
It's 24 karat gold.
That's awesome.
Yeah. That's pretty sick.
That's cool.
It's called a treasure hunt. There's only 10 in the world, and it comes in like it's just random in boxes, and I actually got that sucker, so that was pretty cool.
Yeah, that's pretty legit.
Yeah, it's for sale.
For sale, y'all.
I do flip cards.
$5 grand.
The only time that I hold is like, so I hit some basketball cards. Recently, I'll hold those till basketball season starts, and then I'm selling everything I have.
Yeah. Did you sell that 101 patch? Man, who was it when we were watching that $10,000 break?
Oh, the Bryce Harper.
Bryce Harper, 101.
Yeah, dude. I
Logo,
sold that.
man.
I also hit a 1-of-1 Khabib the other day, well, a few months ago, and dude, I sold before I even received it. I sold it live on stream on the breaking stream that I go on.
Nice.
Sold it for $6 grand right there.
The Khabib?
It only, huh?
The Khabib?
Yeah, the Khabib. It was
That's
a
insane.
sparkling white.
Ooh,
I sold it for $6 grand. It cost me $300 to get into that break.
that's insane.
Yeah, that was awesome.
What about the Bryce Harper? You sold it yet, or you still have
Yeah,
it?
I sold it. Yeah, I sold it for 2 G's.
Nice.
Yeah, 2 G's. If people liked Bryce Harper, I think it
Yeah.
would have sold for more. It was a phenomenal logo patch, but if people liked Bryce Harper, his attitude is just not the one that people like, you know?
True.
He's no Tim Tebow.
No, he ain't. Let's get back into the chart, see if anything's popping off, man. We are just sitting at the bottom over here. JPY is on the brink of destruction. JPY is on the brink. I'm looking at the daily. Let's check out the daily. Well, yeah, she's up there. Trend up. Man, what a freaking W-shaped pattern right here. My God.
On the daily?
Oh, yes. Massive W. You get in right here and ride this thing all the way to this. My goodness, that would have been a massive move. 730 pips on that W formation break. Okay. JPY is in danger.
Danger, danger.
This thing could go down. Let's see where the 15 minutes hanging. Yeah, man, we got room. I'll tell you what.
For a short?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. I thought you meant going up. I was like, oh no.
Yeah, this thing's looking nasty. If it can't find some buyers right here, it's gonna be in a bind.
Well, it's sitting on this support.
Yeah.
5-minute chart sitting on some support. I think if it breaks through that, and it just broke through the 200, so
True. Okay, Euro is starting to turn up. Got a strong candle. Let's go look at euro on the trading view chart. We'll see. S&P's up, NAS is up, US 30 is up. Currencies. Let's go look at currency futures. Okay, you got GBP's down. GBP's actually coming into the, not into the green yet, but it's coming. It's heading towards even now. And you got euro futures that are still hanging at 3/3% red. So we'll let that play out, because you don't want to get in right now and just kind of wait. You know, get stuck in some choppiness and boringness like we did a couple times.
Good morning.
What up? What up? What up?
What's up?
What's up, Tyler? Welcome to the stream.
I've been listening, just doing some stuff behind the scenes. We got all kind of stuff going on with the content we're creating. Hey, if anybody's watching right now and you don't follow us on Twitter or Instagram, or you're not in our Discord yet, go ahead and hop in. Those are different ways to engage with us and watch some of our content back.
Yes, indeed. A lot of free stuff on there.
Our links are in this description, but we're /join_slingshot on those channels.
Dun dun.
Oh my soul.
Trying to see if this pattern in euro. Let's see. Got a big drop. It's kind of a ugly looking halfway W. I don't trust it yet. I'm gonna wait. Another big candle up. JPY finding that support.
Yeah, just seen. I'm literally just looking at that.
Huh. She wasn't ready yet.
Yep. Here goes GBP for a nice drop. It's kind of everything's in a channel, man, which is good. Which is good for, you know, the bots that we're creating, but it's not too good for actual manual trading.
Yep. Which is all right. Some days we don't trade because we choose quality over quantity, and that's the way it is. There's people out there that trade 15 times a day, and that's just too much, man. It's over trading, higher chance for losses, you know.
Yep. What's your plans this weekend, dude?
Be honest, I don't think I have any. I got to bring the old dog to the vet tomorrow and go visit my grandma, but as far as Saturday and Sunday, I don't think much.
Lit.
Nice, dude. I have a pretty busy weekend. We have a golf tournament Saturday morning. Then right after that, I'm headed to the Houston Dynamo game.
Nice.
Playing number 1. Dude, I'm telling you, season tickets. When you purchase season tickets to this, they treat you like royalty.
That's crazy.
It's been an amazing experience. You need to definitely take the trip, and we'll go to one of them.
Oh yeah.
Maybe we'll go to the one where they play Messi next year. That would be fun.
That'd be sick.
But yeah, dude. I mean, you walk in, they're greeting you. You go through a special door. You have special parking. You go to the VIP section. It's food everywhere.
Nice.
Free drinks. You got the balcony to look over, and then obviously you got your seats right at the field. It's been fun. So we're gonna go back. Bring my kids this time. I only brought one last time, so that's kind of my plans this weekend. And then next weekend we're gonna hit up an Astros game. We actually have 12 tickets.
Sure.
So we're bringing a couple people with us. Cut up and have fun, dude.
Yeah. Nothing wrong with that. Living life.
Living that trader life, living that trader life that has been through the ringer many
That's true.
times, spending countless hours in front of that computer figuring it out.
Yep.
But again, the more and more and more you just do this and you stick with it, you're going to understand these charts. You're going to start speaking the same language that we speak. You're going to get into the same positions. You're going to actually start seeing things happening in the market before we say them, and you're gonna be like, oh wow, this looks, W-shaped pattern. Oh, the
Yep.
the J-Lo bottom, uh, the engulfing candle. You're gonna start seeing these things, and like we first recommend is open you up a demo account. The demo account is free. This is the best thing you can hear today is the
Yep.
demo account is free, and you're trading live. You're trading in the real time market like we are with real money. You get used to that, you get comfortable, and then what you do is start adding funds into a real account and start trading with low lot sizes. Make sure that your strategy that you've been implementing and the things that we've been teaching you are working properly, and then you start gradually climbing up as you grow your account.
That's true.
That's what I recommend, dude, and that's what we've created. So now that I can be financially free to do whatever the hell that I want. I'll be in Utah one week. I'll be in Florida the next week. I'll be here in Texas where I live now, just doing fun things on the lake, going to pro sports games.
Mm-hmm.
That's the life we've created, and we're offering this to you. We're offering for you to learn while you earn with us, and in return, you can make long-term income automated or side by side with us.
Yep. Very, very true. Demo account is clutch.
Demo account is clutch.
The cool thing about what Brad just described is some of y'all were thinking before we started talking about all those technical terms, you were still thinking, man, I want to go to a Dynamo game one weekend and the Astros game the next weekend. What you don't know about Brad is he's been so successful as a trader that not only does he make enough in trading to pay his bills and his responsibilities, he's got enough left over to do entertaining things like that, to have a recreational budget and not have to worry about it, and the flexibility and autonomy with his time and his schedule. So it's not a luxury flex. You're not gonna see us flashing all kind of stuff that maybe some other channels would. But here's the real deal: automated trading and being hooked up with things that we've created, they allow the margin to do those kind of things, and,
That's right.
we think that's awesome, and we don't shy away from that.
Yeah,
That's exactly right.
Tyler.
They say.
Look,
Go ahead.
well, yeah, to piggyback off of that a little, is what this has done is open the door for me to invest into different things. And when you start hanging out with like-minded individuals, or hanging out with individuals that in the direction that you want to go, you're going to start learning different things. I don't just trade. I have over 12 different streams of income that come in, and it didn't happen overnight. It took a lot of sacrifice and time, and we're going to kill that time for you. We're going to cut that in half because we're going to basically feed you the knowledge that you need. We're going to somewhat spoon feed you, but once you're old enough, you need to go out and start doing things on your own. But what this is going to create is a relationship with us, and you're going to start seeing multiple things that we do. We don't just trade. I invest in the real estate. We flip cars. I flip sports cards, which is a really huge market. But if you don't know what you don't know, well, hanging out with people who are going in the direction you want to go, but you're not quite there yet, you're going to start picking up on these things like, man, well, that's actually easy to do. I just didn't know it, or I didn't implement it like that. So yeah, I have over 12 different streams of income. Didn't happen overnight. It was consistent growth. It was loss. It was sacrifice. And it was honestly me connecting with people like Trent, because he's a super pro, and I consider myself a pro in trading. Trent's like a super pro. He's a legend. He's the GOAT, trading over 300 million on the day for banks. So what did I do? I connected myself with Trent. We showed likeness, and we've grown a business together, and I've learned so much from him that I'm able to now trade on my own and become successful. And that's the same thing with business on mine. Trent has latched onto me with creating businesses in different streams of income, and now we're able to do this. And you're right, Tyler, to go not to flex. It's not a flex at all. It's just to show you that I've been where you've been, and I'm here now. So
yeah, it's a mindset.
That's right.
Yeah, show me the people, show me the closest group to you, and I'll show you your future.
That's right.
It's a combination of that, and this is a group, this is a community where we want people to thrive in life, not just financially. A study recently showed that for the first time in decades, what people desire the most, it used to be making money. Now the percentages have shifted. The thing that has grown beyond making money is having a happy life. Well,
Mm-hmm.
why is that? Because I think it took us decades to see that just making the money doesn't equal a happy life. But a happy life definitely is made happier and easier by having money.
Dang
And
right.
so it's one aspect. What y'all don't see is me, Brad, and Trent. We had some phone calls yesterday that were about spiritual growth. They were about emotional and mental health. We're working out daily. We have well-rounded lives, so we've created happy lives, and we know one of the key ways to get there. What removes a lot of pressure? Well, having financial freedom.
Yep.
That's kind of where it starts. It's not where it ends, but it helps a ton.
Definitely right about that. Building healthy habits, working out daily, going for a run, you doing something for your mental well-being and your physical body. That's one thing that I believe everybody should do in some form of, some kind of form that's fun to you, whether it's running, or working out, playing a sport. Do something every day, because I've personally experienced it. Staying in the house, looking at these computers weeks on end, man, you get
Yep.
into a state of mind that is very hard to climb out of. And all these people that are like, oh, I got this against me. I'm this. I've gained 55 pounds. Blah 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 blah. Like, yeah, some people have health disadvantages that makes it hard to stay small, but a lot of that is the mindset. They get into these slumps, and it's extremely difficult to climb out, especially
Alone.
if you don't have good friends. Yeah, if you don't have a good backbone and support system where you could talk to somebody and get out of that stuff, it's very difficult. So the mindset is the biggest thing. Like, I don't know if y'all know who David Goggins is.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That dude has the strongest mentality I've ever seen. I mean, that dude climbed up a mountain, raced up a mountain halfway through, took off his shirt, and it's snowing, and got to the top, and is talking to himself, asking where people at, like screaming out stuff. And people were only halfway up the mountain when he got to the top because of his mentality. I mean, it's
Yep. And Trent, I
it's
heard something
insane.
from him yesterday. He ran, it was maybe a triathlon or something, and the guy said, "Dude, how'd you get through it so fast?" He said, "It's so hot." He was like, "How did the heat affect you?" And he said, "What heat?" That's the mentality. That he literally
Exactly.
said, "What heat?" Like, he wasn't focused on the heat. He wasn't focused on the environment around him, the situation that he was put in, the situation he put his body in to get to the finish line. He was focused on the finish line, and he finished. And there was nothing else in his way that could prevent his mind from getting weaker on being focused on that finish line.
That's it, dude.
Yeah, strong mind.
Strongest mind I've ever seen. That dude, he did 7,800 pull-ups in one day.
That's retarded.
And he said kind of the same thing. The dude's like, there's no way I could do this. He worked out many other people. The dude's like, I can't do anymore. And he's like, you will do more. Like, you're gonna do more. One thing I laughed about, how he's an ultra runner, right? He went to London on a trip, woke up to do his daily run, and he wasn't familiar with London, so he didn't know where to run. He asked the guy, and the guy's like, well, it's kind of just, it's too much traffic, it's crowded, there's no sidewalks right here. He's like, you could run in a circle around the building. He didn't like that, so he got in the gym, found the gym, went on the elliptical, and he said, I got on the elliptical for 10 minutes, and he said, I hated it. I hated it. And he said, that's the first time I had a negative thought in like 13 years. He said, man, I hate this. I'm not doing it. And he got off. As soon as he stepped off, he told himself, buddy, you just had a negative thought, and for that, you're getting punished. He got on that elliptical and ran for 3 hours straight, hating it. But that's what he does to make his mind strong.
Yeah, and so well, with that, Trent, that's sort of how I see things, and instead of using it in that way, what I do is I make sure that I'm uncomfortable.
Yeah.
The second that I'm starting to feel comfortable, I get scared, because being comfortable is what creates lazy people.
Yep.
So and I've gotten to that point, when I made my first million and a half, I got comfortable, man. I
Yeah.
started buying things, I bought a cool sports car. I'm in a nicer neighborhood, nicer house, and I got comfortable.
Yeah.
And I was comfortable for about 3 months. And I started noticing my money going down, not going up, or staying flat.
Yeah.
It's like in that down flat area.
Yeah.
And I started to analyze myself. I'm like, man, what's going on? Business is doing great. But what I was doing is I was living so comfortable that I was, spending the money that was coming in. So I was
Hmm.
about even. And I had to check myself really quick. So I was in a 3 month lull, and I checked myself really quick, dude. Now I can catch that within a couple of days.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, no, no, I'm getting comfortable. If you're comfortable right now, get scared,
Yeah.
because you're going to start losing. You have to continue putting yourself in uncomfortable situations, because what that does is that chisels away another thing in your life, to where you can now gain more and gain more and gain more. So continue being uncomfortable.
Yep.
How did Steve Harvey say that? He said, become comfortable with being uncomfortable.
That's right. You don't
Yeah,
grow being
and
comfortable.
the only thing I'd add to that, you talk about Goggins, you talk about all these people. I mean, let's be honest. It's inspiring, but it's not always sustainable and attainable. So for anybody watching right now, after those 5 minutes, you're like, gosh, that's a little extreme. Yeah, it is. It's extreme for him. He didn't arrive there overnight. He is not doing all that alone. Trust me, he's not completely isolated, just mustering up motivation. And we talked about earlier anomalies, like one offs. That
Hmm.
dude's a one off.
Oh yeah.
It's very difficult to be that way. It doesn't mean it shouldn't inspire us to be better. I
Correct.
remember years ago, I realized for me, you know, okay, I need to make changes. I want to be healthier. I want to do more challenging things, but I need it to be sustainable. If I can't do it multiple days in a row, then
Yeah.
that's not actually a success, because I'm just going up, down, up, down, up, down.
Correct.
But I would start doing something uncomfortable or that I did not want to do, that I needed to do every single day, because
Hmm.
it got me in the habit of tackling what's most important and tackling what we don't want to do, what we'd rather just put off, put off, put off. Well, you do that, all of a sudden, 4 or 5 days down the road, you have a ton of uncomfortable things that you have to do all in the same day.
Yep.
So look at sustainability. What can I do and sustain? And do something uncomfortable every day. That way, you won't have a Saturday where you got to do 10 things.
That's right. You definitely grow when you're uncomfortable. You do not grow when you're comfortable. And, that's just the facts. You have to get in uncomfortable situations, stressful situations, or things you think you can't do. Go try them. And then you're going to realize you can do them. And then you'll come back and be comfortable with that. And you've just taken yourself to the next level. And then you go find something else harder, like
Yeah.
I didn't when I was in the Marine Corps, I didn't think for the final thing I could go. It's called the Crucible. 3.5 days. You get 2 hours of sleep a day. You get 3 meals for all 3 days. It's 3 MREs stripped down. So you only get the main meal and a starch. And the whole time you're hiking with a 85-pound pack, your Kevlar vest, helmet, and rifle. So you're over 100 pounds of gear. Hiking nonstop. You're doing exercises. You're doing simulated warfare with paint rounds. I mean, it's just nonstop. All day, all night. All day, all night. And dude, I didn't think I could make that until I did it. And when I came out, I was like, damn, like I could really do this, I got to the point where I almost passed out, along with a lot of other people. But that's the point, to take yourself to the edge, and then you grow from there. When you're done with that, now I know I can 100% go back and do it again and not even come close to passing out.
Yeah. Last point on this, and we'll get back to some trading. But I saw a post from a girl on Instagram yesterday, and it was her. It was a video of her trying to bench press. Let's just say a lot of weight.
Mm-hmm.
and she went down and didn't even make it halfway. They had to pick it up and put it back out. And then a caption came up and said, so what, you failed.
Yeah.
Congratulations. Most people don't even try.
That's
They don't
right.
even attempt. And I thought, you know what? That's very right, because most people wouldn't even get on that bench. They
No.
wouldn't get up in that weight.
Nope. Not at all, bro. You got to try to fail to succeed. I mean, it's the only way it's going to happen.
Yep. Market is choppy.
Man, yeah, it's extremely boring.
It's sideways, dude.
Yeah.
Sideways. Flat.
Yep. We may not get some movement for a little bit. Let's see.
Which is fine.
Yeah,
Which
it is what
fine.
it is.
This is what it gives you. You just gotta not trade in this market.
Yeah. Got to wait for the perfect setup. Yeah, nothing happening on the charts. JPY bounced off the lows, so it looks like it's gonna hold that. But yep, this is where you just sit back and you have to be really patient, not be anxious to get in, not to do anything, you know. I take these glasses off; they're kind of hurting my head. Let's
Oh
see.
man, I'm just gonna sit back. Well, if GBP might be doing something. Let me check this out.
Yeah, man, I was if it was gonna go to the bottom, I was gonna probably get in. If it got a little retest on the bottom at the discount area. Let's look on the 15-minute. (15-minute), 30-minute. It's kind of all the same setup. Daily. Well, that daily looks disgusting. Yeah, nothing really going on, man. Nothing at all. I tell you what. Let's take a quick little 2 or 3 minute break. I'm gonna grab a drink, come back up. Maybe we'll see something. And if not, it is what it is, you know?
Good call, Trent. Good call.
So stay tuned, guys. We'll be right back. All right, guys, we are back. Let's see. Anything has changed. Little bug in my screen. Come on, man. Act right, MetaTrader. Okay, there we go. All right, GBP going back down to test the lows. It looks like Euro also. JPY has just made an engulfing candle. This is an engulfing candle. If you have never seen one or didn't know what we were talking about when we said it earlier, this is an engulfing candle. It's when the body of the next candle fully engulfs the body of the previous candle. Normally that indicates a long, which is an upward trend. So yeah, engulfing candle right there. Let's see what it does. GBP is almost at the bottom in the discount zone. I'll tell you what. If GBP hits this discount zone, I may buy it. I might let it test, and if it breaks below and pops back up, I think I'm going to get in a small size with a tight stop loss. See if we can't catch a little scalp or something. Because futures are up. The world is green. Big green.
You know I like scalping.
Yep. The only futures that are red are GBP and Euro, naturally. So, I mean, look at S&P. We are getting a pullback in S&P. So this could help us go up at the right time.
Yeah, if you compare S&P to GBP right now, it sort of looks like, yeah. Yeah, I think it could go down too, bro.
Yeah.
You're sitting on some support, though.
Yeah.
So Trent, all this analysis, all this looking at exactly what to do, then doing it, executing it. As a subscriber, I don't need to know any of this, right?
Nope.
I basically have the privilege and the luxury of becoming a subscriber. I'm not only attaching my account, my cash account, whether it's forex.com, and by the way, we have no access to any of your money. That's with you. I not only attach it to the account and copy trades, I'm attaching it to all the expertise that you have. It's like I'm attaching it to the knowledge base. I'm attaching it to over a decade of experience. I'm attaching it to somebody who's making these moves so that I don't have to. Not only do I not need to know it, I don't even need to know that you're doing it when you're doing it.
Absolutely right. Don't need to know when I'm doing it. Don't need to look at the charts. That's all a choice you have. If you want to learn more, and that's the part we like to promote, you can earn while you learn. You hook up to us, you earn money, and you can learn. And then when you're comfortable, you can do it on your own if you want, you know?
Yeah. You're good. Good. Now I'll tell you what. Another thing that we haven't mentioned in a while. Maybe you're watching this and you say, yeah, interested, or I'm already doing this, or whatever the case may be, or man, I know a lot of people. We have an affiliate program. In fact, you might know somebody. Man, I'm totally making this up, right? I don't know all the demographics that are watching this video, but my dad, my uncle, some people we play golf with, they got $500,000. They'd love to attach it to something like this, or attach it. We have other products. We have Wealth Maximizer Bot, software that has performed excellently with 500K cash accounts. I mean, it is doing unreal numbers. We don't guarantee or tell you all the numbers that it's doing, because that just creates an expectation where you gotta watch it 24/7. What's it doing today? What's it doing today? No, it performs big month over month, year over year. But you can actually make money with us just by being an affiliate and bringing people in that become a subscriber or purchase a piece of software. So
Yep.
we can actually, Trent, maybe we could drop that link in the chat and in the description as well if anybody wants to become an affiliate with us.
Yeah, for sure. Let me grab that. Let me grab it out of my favorites, and I will share it.
Cool thing, y'all, while he's grabbing that, you become an affiliate and have other people subscribe. You not only make money on the initial purchase, you actually make recurring money on the month over month subscription.
Yep.
That's something that is unique to us. A lot of people don't do that, and that's part of our values coming through in putting people first. We're not money hungry. Like you're the one that has managed that relationship. We think that you should be blessed for that, for as long as that relationship is in place with our business.
Correct. Correctamundo. I'm gonna log in. Had to restart my computer, so I lost all my browser tabs. But I will post it in the chat when I get it. GBP making a higher low.
It is making higher low.
Okay, apps.
Oh, dude. It's going to be a good weekend. It's going to be a good weekend.
Manage apps. Go Afro. Where is that thing? Oh, here we go.
Man, this market's got to do something for me. It's got to move. I don't even care if I take a trade. It's just got to move. It's boring.
Yeah, it is, man. It's slow. Here's the link. If you want to become an affiliate, click that, sign up. You'll get your own personal referral link. If anybody signs up under your link, you will make money.
Money, 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 money.
I just finished helping Tyler set up. Another Tyler set up the automated signals. He literally did it while we were on this stream. Took him five minutes to set up his account. 5 minutes. He's hooked up and ready to go.
Nice. Congratulations to you, Tyler. Welcome to the family.
Welcome to the club, my friend.
Yes, sir. Slingshot Trading Club.
Slingshot Trading Club, where your wealth is automated.
Sorry, we need to create a hype video for new subscribers and new affiliates.
Yeah, we do.
like that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need that.
Dancing sign. Something, man.
Something.
Something. We got four likes on this video. I saw a couple of y'all like when we were talking about a lot of the mindset stuff. That's cool to know, you know.
Yeah.
Like, you know, Brad, there's so many topics that can come up, y'all. I mean, we play games, we watch sports. You know, Brad's in trading cards. He's got gold and silver showing up at his house. You know, we can talk about mental health. We can talk about spiritual stuff. It's good to know what y'all find most engaging.
Yep.
Whatever y'all want to talk about, you can ask in the chat. Hey, what's your opinion?
Oh yeah.
on-
Chat it up.
What's your opinion on Russell Wilson and the Denver Broncos this year? And I'll tell you that I think he should stick to improving on his Subway commercials.
I'm not huge on Russell Wilson. I think the back. I'm gonna give you my opinion. I think the backup quarterback is better. Um, Russell Wilson had his time, but I do like the Broncos this year. I think with Sean Payton as head coach, offensive coordinator type deal. Uh, he's they looked like the old Saints when I watched them. Yeah, that was preseason. I didn't see the game that they actually played this Sunday, but I think they're going to do well.
I tell you what, Brad. If Russ ain't careful, old Sean Payton might trade him for a 12-inch sub.
Yeah.
12-inch sub.
Foot long.
Yeah, he needs to. Man, dude, that other cat is a phenomenal pocket. Phenomenal
Yeah.
pocket passer.
System guy.
Brad, military asks you, what's your opinion on the Astros?
Go look at the standings. That's my opinion on them. They're obviously the best hitting team in baseball. They have some of the best rookie / 2-year players in the league, and they have a great team manager behind them. So
Yeah.
I know they got a lot of slack for the old beating on the trash cans. Trying to tip off some things. Still a conspiracy, could be true, could not be true, but you still can't doubt the fact that they can just crush the ball at any given moment and destroy teams. So in my opinion, I'm real heavy on them. I'll tell you what, ask Mattress Mac. If you know who Mattress Mac is, ask him his opinion on the Astros. He bet over $10 million and he holds the record for the biggest sports betting win in the world, and that was $77 million.
Oh, Mattress Mac.
Betting on the Astros. So that's how confident people are about the Astros.
So what?
Go ahead.
What were you saying about tipping off? They were trying to hit on trash cans for what?
So they were saying that basically someone they found out what their signals were, and this was like 4 or 5 years ago. They found out what their signals were, and they would beat on a trash can inside the tunnel.
Yeah.
To tip off the Astros of what pitch was coming next.
Hey man, look, that's all part of the game. I played baseball for 20-something years. Our goal when you were in the dugout, while your team was batting, was to figure out what the other coach's signs were. I don't find it illegal. I think it's stupid that they find it illegal. That's part of the game. Just like anything, if you can figure out something that the enemy's doing, why the hell not? The NFL studies the other team's plays. I mean, it's the same thing.
It's what I did all through business, Trent. Whenever I first started, like my very first business, legal business, was construction. And what I did was I actually went work for one of the best home builders in the area. Yeah. And I picked apart everything that he done and made it better,
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I did. I went in there, I was kind of like a spy, and I was getting paid to do it.
Yeah.
And I was his greatest asset. Thank God he was, he was a good standing person, and he's seen that quality in me. And, he just said, Brad, I can't, because I can't afford you. You need to go out and do your own thing. So, I was around a great person, but
yeah,
my mindset was to go in there and learn as much as I could from him. That was every job I had. Go in there, learn as much as I can from that individual, and then do exactly what they do.
That's it.
It was, when I started off, man, I think I was 18, I started off doing handyman work. And I was more upset that the guy signing my check at the end on Friday, when me waiting in line with all the other guys to try. Here, thank you, sir. Hand me your check. I was like, dude, I want to be the guy writing those checks. He had the nicer truck than me. He had the nicer house than me. He had a swimming pool. Yeah, I was like, I want that. So guess what I did? I went out and I got that.
That's it. That's
I learned
exactly
from
it.
him. I got that. And then I started surrounding I wanted more, this is that comfortable talk again. I wanted more. So what I do, I go find somebody who was a home builder at that point, not a handyman. And what did I start doing? I started building homes. And I
Hmm.
was like, dude, this is it. Oh, cool. I'm profiting about 150K a year. My company's doing about 1 million. Oh, this is awesome. I believe I made it. No, I was actually unhappy. I wanted
Just getting
more.
started.
Plugged into different things, plugged into affiliate marketing. I plugged into Amazon drop shipping, all this stuff, and I surrounded myself with the best people in the market. And with YouTube and social media, it's super easy to just plug into the greats.
Yeah.
You can plug into the greats today and listen to them and really piggyback off of everything they say, and you can build a phenomenal business and a phenomenal life financially.
True. Very true.
Yeah, and Brad, one thing I've learned, I remember back when I was in my early 20s, there was, I met who would become a mentor. I didn't think he'd be a mentor at the time. And I ran into him in public. I was supposed to reach out to him. I didn't. And I ran into him a second time and he said, "Hey man, why'd you never reach out?" And I said, "Man, honestly, dude, I know how busy you are, and I didn't want to bother you." And he looked at me sternly and said, "Who are you to determine what my priorities are?"
Two.
And
Yeah.
ever since that moment, I realized, a lot of times we don't get the help that we need or want because we see people as bigger, better, more unavailable than us. When
Yeah.
a lot of times they would truly help you if you just asked.
Absolutely.
Well,
That's
Tyler,
a
with
good
that,
point.
yeah, that's a phenomenal point because I'm dealing with that now with some of the people that I somewhat mentor here. Look, I mean, y'all know me very well. When I come into a place, I come in and show my presence, right? I'm there. And we moved to Texas 2 years ago. And, I found my place in one of our local churches and I'm starting to mentor some people. And what I get, and my wife even called it out, is the people I mentor, I'm so open to them and I want to mentor them. I want to help people become successful in any area that they want to be successful in, whether that's financially, spiritually, mindset, physically. I want to be able to help them. But it's almost like they feel like they're a burden to me because I may be on that next financial level
Yeah.
or fitness or whatever it is. And it's like, dude, not at all. It's actually offensive to me that you're not coming to me.
Correct.
It offends me that
Right.
you don't feel like I would want to be there and help, that I'm some special person that you can't touch.
Yeah.
That's offensive. We want to help. We want to share this. Like, who wants to come to the top alone? People who want to be at the top alone are alone.
Yeah.
Period.
True.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, we're humans, whether rich or poor. Don't matter color, age. All that stuff goes away. We are humans to the core, and like Tyler said, it doesn't hurt to ask. And the worst thing that you can get from asking is somebody to say no. What happens? It's the same thing as if you didn't try to ask at all, except by asking, you are now opening up the potential to get into something great that you never would have known of if you didn't ask.
What's the worst that could happen? They say no, and you are where you already are.
Exactly. And then you move on and go ask somebody else.
Yep. That's right. And don't quit.
No.
Do not quit, man. There's many times. Look, the odds are stacked against me. I was raised in a very, very poor home, like poverty type stuff. Having to be on food stamps, which, thank God there is that out there because it was able to, help us be fed every single day.
Yeah.
Uh, I had all the chips, all the cards, everything was stacked against me, but it was my mindset, determination, and raw passion is what got me to where I'm at today.
Yep.
And that's why I love to mentor people in those areas because it's like, man, if I can do it, a dropout, a sixth grade dropout,
Yeah.
couldn't spell three-letter words. Like I had to help my wife. Best thing ever happened to me. Helped me learn to be able to write and read and spell, so that I could, I could be able to get out there and start showing myself and
That's
stuff
good
like
stuff.
that. So, dude,
Yeah.
yeah,
And look, there's a old saying: Uh, I think it goes dance with the one who came with you, or dance with the one who showed up with you. The point is, you get to a you get to a high school dance, right? And you see somebody that you could go dance with. That's whatever you're more attracted to them, whatever the case may be. Guess what? Stick with the people that have been with you through the
Mm-hmm.
thick and thin. There'll always be a shinier option out there, but guess what? The people that are there for you, available, thinking about you, have helped you get out of the mud, get out from the bottom. Those are the people you stick with.
Yeah,
Those are
absolutely.
the people that you stay committed to.
Yep, that's right. Be aware of the people that dine with you.
Yeah.
Just because they got what you want doesn't mean that's the individual you want to put yourself around.
I'll tell you what. I'm looking at Euro right now. It's on the bottom in the discount area. It's very tempting to put a long in right here with a stop right below. You know? Check
Yep,
that out.
check that. I'm checking it out now.
It's kind of just triple bounced off of this low.
Mm-hmm.
This trade would be a very tight stop loss. I'm talking like somewhere in the 1.06495 area. You know that if it breaks these lows,
Trent, you're only looking for about 8
you get
pips,
out.
my man.
Yeah.
You're looking for about 8 pips. Now would be the time to get in.
Yep.
Because it did bounce. So, yeah, I'll rock with you. I validate that. It's kind of getting into this Ichimoku cloud, so it's breaking that resistance, that line. Honestly, I would wait for like this chain, like where it's at now. It would have to break through that second candle over. But it's 100% scalp play in my opinion.
Mm-hmm. Futures are really big, really big on the stock side. It's just not translating over into currencies. GBP futures and Euro futures are still down, but
Is it M1 or M5? M5 is what we're looking at.
yeah, M5. Normally we stay on M5 for day trading. Our scalper bot runs on the 1 minute time frame. Our wealth maximizer bot, which is the bot we talked about, you know, for clients who really want some serious automated wealth but requires a 500K account. We run that thing on an hour time frame, just because we want it to last. You know, it's built for completely hands-free automated trading, so we don't want as many trades going off on that thing. So,
No. Which is a great question, military, and great point, Trent. We don't just do one thing.
yep.
You know, if you have any communities, traders, in investment people, whatever, if they just do one thing all the time in every situation, that should be a red flag. It depends on what your goal is. Depends on where you're at. Depends on how much money you have. Depends on what your margin can allow you to do. So we have different strategies, different settings, depending on what the goal is. And guess what? We diversify and use a lot of them for a lot of different purposes.
Mm-hmm. That's right. Okay. S&P's up at the highs. Nas is almost at the highs. US 30 is making new highs every minute. Yeah, I don't like the shape of Euro. Like, it's a really weird shape, but it could be a little, you know, it could slowly start going like here, go up like this, kind of around the bottom, go up. Got 3 touches we haven't broke. It could be a play for sure. Great thing about it, it'd be a very tight stop loss. A long entry at the high of this candle. And if you bring that all the way back up to our equilibrium, which we have on another screen that you guys can't see, and you bring the stop loss below these lows, you're looking at a 3.5 to 1 trade. So that's a really good trade. 1.07033 is the ultimate target, which is right here. So right about here. which is a break above these last little highs that it attempted. 3.5 to 1 trade. Could be a good little play, Brad.
Yeah, I'm with it.
It might take some time, but it is what it is.
Yep, no, I validate.
And you know, since it's slow right now, I'm not going to go in full position on this. I'm going to go 3 lots. I'm going to go 3 lots right here, Brad. I'm getting in.
I'm with you, bro.
As soon as... Man, let me see. Let me zoom in a little bit. What's this high of this candle? 1.06629. Yeah. We break that high again. Or not that high, but the high of the previous candle, which it's about to be. I'm going to lunge in right now.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. It would have to break that for me. Bang, bang, we're in.
And what I'm going to do is I'm going to now set my stop loss. Let's see. Let's see where this is. Great thing about MetaTrader on PC, you can just grab and drag, man, when you know. I'm going to put my stop loss about right here, which is 1.06496. We start creeping around there. We'll take the L and wait till tomorrow to trade, because it is kind of very, very slow, very choppy, and these candle ranges aren't big. You know, these got these really tiny candles right now. In the beginning it's big because this is when the market opens, but we'll see. $1.06496. All right, with that stop loss, you're looking at a 2.94 to 1 trade. Still a great ratio. We get a nice little run up to maybe the high, this 1.06744, this previous little high. I might close one trade out, let the rest ride at break even, just to lock in some money. But all right, we just need this thing to kick off. Don't go down. Bada.
Yep, just let it play out.
Yeah, that's all we do right now.
Yeah,
We got our
we're
stop
in.
loss set. We're gonna chill out. We are gonna chill out. Let it play out. I love one of these other candles that, jumped up about 10 pips in one candle.
Oh man, that would be absolutely nutty.
Be a great little quick trade. But I could tell you right now, this trade is going to be slow.
Oh, for sure.
Let's go look at the indices.
Oh.
Currencies, yeah, man. Euro is going down. Not good for us. We need it to turn around, get back in the positive. That's crazy that Euro and GBP are both red, but everything else is green.
Yeah, that is nuts.
A nice little yank up right here.
Well, it's going back down to test. That's all it's doing.
Yeah, I was just hoping on this previous third candle, it's a hammer candle, which normally signifies a change in direction, but it is definitely going down a test.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
News
so,
days are tough to trade on, man.
Yeah, allow it to test. It's going to test this area. Strong support. And then we'll be right back. We'll be right back into our zone that we're looking for.
Yeah, man. US 30 just ran up 130 pips in one candle. So it's just surprising that it's not moving up,
So it's taking some time to get with it. Taking some time.
Mm-hmm. I'm actually going to modify my order and take the stop losses out and manually close them myself, because banks use that to take people out and then get a massive run up. Well, we're on the bottom in the discount zone. Let's see if we can get some buyers.
I almost may add right here. Trent.
It's tempting.
Oh yeah. Which I will.
I heard him add. He's adding in.
I will add for sure. I'm gonna add off of the rejection of that bottom.
Nice. I'd love to be able to play take profit video.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see who's texting me. Got to make sure my wife isn't in trouble. Pregnant wife, got to make sure. And I got a substitution alert on fantasy, so that's never a good sign.
Dude, our fantasy this year is so funny, bro. They'll have people like before the season even started. I mean, right after our draft, there was like pickups and like they didn't even give the opportunity for their players to play that they drafted. Like, it shows me that's how confident they were in their actual trades.
Wow.
I mean, not their trades, in their draft. It was mind-boggling to me on how many people started looking for people in the waivers so quickly.
Instantly, yeah,
instantly.
Yeah, there's a couple people who's already made trades and bought whatever.
Yeah, the guy I was going against in week 1, he had Aaron Rodgers, and I was only up by 20 points. So there's no telling, what could happen Monday night, and then Aaron Rodgers goes out second play of the game. It sucks.
Yep,
But that could have been very well what locked me the dub.
it's true. Yeah, I need Cooper Cup to come back. I need Alvin Kamara to start. Well, he
Same, I
will.
got both.
Yeah, he
Yep, I
will.
got both of them.
That's going to boost me up a lot right there. Those are my two main people that are hurting me. But I took the chance. I said, hell, I'll lose 4 games to smash on the rest. So we'll see.
Yep. All right, Trent, here we go. Nice little rejection off of that bottom again. This time I'm really hoping for a nice run up. That's 1, 2, 3, 4th time.
Yeah, it's time to get it.
Third test.
I want a massive. I want one 15 pip candle. All in one.
15,
Just
he's calling for a 15 pip candle.
to give an idea, that would be
He's calling for
here.
A 15 pip candle. That's 8.
Here to right above the top of the red line. One candle. Give it to me.
Bro, you give me a 15 pip candle.
I'm closing it, bruh.
I'll probably try to stand up in this chair and spin in it at the same time.
Let's do it.
You'd
Fly
have me
off.
excited with 15 pip candle, my boy.
Yeah. For sure,
Now
for
remember,
sure.
my take profit somewhat went down due to the fact that I
Yep.
I bought
Averaged in.
more. Yep, I averaged in on mine.
I gotta clear out my desk, man. It's getting a mess. These are my grape packs. See, I eat these out of. My wife puts my grapes in these things,
Oh, that's cute.
and then look, I eat them, and I throw them. Get them out my face.
That's cute. And then you say pick them up.
Yeah. No, I don't.
Oh, gotcha.
Not when
gotcha.
she's pregnant. Not when she's pregnant.
Ah. Yeah, your wife's Mexican, man. She has that that cooking and taking care, making sure everything's like up to par when it comes to all that stuff, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you struck gold.
I got a little spicy mama.
Yeah, congratulations on that, my friend.
Oh man.
It's rare. It's rare to find a good woman.
True. Nowadays, yeah.
Yep.
All right, man. Let's get some movement. Jeez, come on, baby.
Yes.
Give us that candle.
Boring me.
How long we got to make this one candle happen? We got 2 minutes and 25 seconds to gain 12 pips, 13 pips. Gotta get something, man. Yeah, we're about to find out. It's squeezing. Once it gets squeezed, it's gonna shoot up or down, one of the two.
Mm-hmm.
That's for damn sure. Bam. Well, oh, I forgot to repair my Rocket. I was gonna uninstall and reinstall Rocket League because I'm looking at my like my computer stats. I have a program. I forgot what it's called. It's called GPU Tweak, and you can see what your computer, like how much all the stuff is using. And my computer is using 5.6% of its power to run everything I have right now. So there's no reason that Rocket League should be closing.
No, I think it might have just been the streaming side of it.
Yeah, it
forced
could've.
it to close, but
True.
yeah, sometimes that happens. The stream gets overloaded, not your computer,
Yeah.
and it shuts down everything.
Yeah, this trade is going to take a while. We've already been live for an hour and 50 minutes. I think it's our longest stream. It flew by because we were just busy talking, which is great. So yeah, if you guys are in it, you've seen my stop loss. The last thing I'll say, new traders, put a stop loss. Experienced traders, if you have discipline, I'll say, never mind, not experienced. Disciplined traders, if you don't want to put a stop loss, make sure you close the damn thing out when it hits that level. Don't say, oh, it might turn around. If it does, it does. That's part of the game. Don't try and, wait for it or do whatever. Just, hey, move on to the next one. So this trade will probably take a while. So, man, we appreciate everybody being on. We thank y'all for the questions, the views, comments. y'all have anything else, y'all can leave comments after or jump in our Discord, which is in the description below. And just join the family. We have 200 people in there. Throw some questions in general chat. You can contact us directly. And our website's also in the description if you are interested in signing up for a discovery call, which is just like a more informal call that we showcase our products, or if you just want to sign up for the automated signals. We have all that in there, but I think we're going to call it right now and let this trade play out. And it is what it is. You know, it's getting close to lunch. I know Eastside is eating lunch right now, so it's going to be a little bit slow. So we'll catch you guys this coming Monday at 9:30 a.m. Central. Same time, same place. Put the notification, subscribe so you can join us each time and just have a good old time with us.
Yep. And don't forget, you learn while you earn. No,
That's right,
thank y'all for hopping on with us and having fun. I know we spoke about a lot of things today. And you know, this is just what we do, what we enjoy doing. So don't forget to hop into our Discord so you can have contact with us at any time. You know, we answer relatively quick. So thank you guys.
Thanks, Slingshot Trading Club. Till next time.